Hello guys, Jizzling Zells here, and today, continuing, reading Uncovering Earth's Crust. Now, get into it. Uncovering Earth's Crust by Corey J. Storade. Chapter 1 Planet Parts. Take a walk outside. Now, look down at your feet. Maybe standing on grass or dirt. Or maybe you're standing on concrete or blacktop. You're also standing on Earth's crust. Earth's crust is always under you, but most of the time you can't see it. Why can't you see the crust? In most places, the crust is hidden. Maybe covered by grass, cornfields, or forests. Or maybe covered by in the water, rivers, lakes, or oceans. In many places, plants and soil covers Earth's crust. A layer of rock. But in some places, you can see the Earth's crust. Rocky cliffs near the seashore are part of the crust. So are the steep walls of deep canyons. The crust layer of rock that covers our planet under the oceans. The crust is about 3 miles, 5 kilometers thick. Under the land, the crust is much thicker, below your feet. The crust goes down as deep as 40 miles, 64 kilometers. A car driving on the highway takes more than a half an hour to go that far. Part of the Earth's crust can be seen in this desert in Arizona. It might sound as if Earth's crust is really thick, but compared to the whole planet, crust is actually very thin. Imagine that you could shrink Earth and make it the size of a basketball. Then the Earth's crust would be thinner than this book. The tallest mountains would be specks too small to see. Continent. Crust. Ocean. Earth's crust is thicker under the continents than under the ocean. Earth's crust. Continents and oceans. Earth has a huge pieces of land called continents. Most of Earth is covered by oceans. This is what Earth looks like to astronauts in space. But what does Earth look like inside? If you slice the planet in half, you can see all of its parts. You can see other layers under the crust. Of course, you can't really slice the Earth in half. So how do we know about the layers? Geologists tell us. Geologists are scientists who study Earth. This man is a geologist. He is studying Earth rocks near a volcano. Studying Earth's crust. Geologists use special tools to study Earth's parts. They use hammers, picks, and shovels. They also use computers, microscopes, and other tools. Geologists study all of Earth's layers. They study how the layers formed. They also study how the parts of our planet work. Some geologists say Earth's layers are like the parts of a giant hard-boiled egg. Like Earth, a hard-boiled egg has 3 main layers. An egg's layers are the shell, the white, and the yolk. Granite and basalt. Earth's crust is a thin layer on the outside of the planet. Most of the crust is made of 2 kinds of rock called granite and basalt. Under the continents, crust is mostly made of granite. Under oceans, crust is mostly made of basalt. Granite rock forms in many different colors. It's often to use to make buildings. A moving mantle. Below the crust is a very thick layer of rock. This layer called the mantle. The mantle is more than 1,800 miles, 2,900 kilometers thick. Most of the rock in the mantle is always moving, but moves very slowly, kind of like toothpaste being squeezed from a tube. Basalt is usually dark gray. When basalt breaks, the pieces have flat, smooth sides. Magma. The mantle is much hotter than the crust, and the bottom of the mantle is even hotter than the top of the mantle. In some parts of the mantle, rock gets so hot that it melts. Melted rock inside Earth is called magma. Melted rock glows bright yellow, orange, or red. Color becomes darker as it cools. Earth's core. At the Earth's center is another thick layer. This layer is called the core. The core is located under the crust and the mantle. Earth's core has two parts. The outside part is made of super hot melted rock. This part is called the outer core. The outer core is more than 1,300 miles, 2,092 kilometers thick. Under the outer core is the inner core. The inner core is made of solid metal. It is more than 1,500 miles, 2,414 kilometers thick. Crust. Earth layers. Crust. Mantle. Outer core. Inner core. And that'll be it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in very, very soon. Later.